9 secrets you're destined for greatness, a divine blueprint. What are we talking about today? We're talking about destiny, your destiny. Specifically, we're unveiling 9 secrets that prove you're wired for greatness. If you carry a divine mechanism inside you, this message will resonate with every fiber of your being. Remember Jeremiah 1:5, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. From God's perspective, your greatness isn't measured by mansions or luxury cars. It's something far deeper, woven into the core of who you are. Sign number 1, an inner knowing that you're destined for more. The first sign, you just know deep down. No one needs to convince you. You sense greatness shimmering beneath the surface. This is your spirit man, testifying that you're not meant to live an ordinary life. While others settle, you can't ignore that nagging feeling that says, there's more to me than meets the eye. Sign number 2, life feels hard, really hard. Greatness comes from resistance. Why? Because the enemy sees what God has placed in you. Once you wake up to your divine calling, the devil tries to shut you down before you bloom. If life battles seem relentless, take heart. It's a sure sign you're being fought on purpose. To whom much is given, much is required. Luke 12:48. Sign number 3, you're misunderstood, even by those closest to you. Ever notice how family, friends, or peers can't quite figure you out? That's because you're operating on a divine frequency they can't tune into. Like Jesus in his hometown, or Hananiah before her breakthrough, your very presence stirs curiosity and confusion. This misunderstanding often signals you're ahead of your time, and your greatness will eventually make sense. Sign number 4, you experience prophetic dreams and vision. Pay attention to your dreams and vision. God often reveals your future greatness in the quiet hours of the night. Joseph saw his destiny long before he wore the robe of leadership. You may not know how you'll get there, but God will show you where you're going. Acts 2:17 confirms it. In the last days, God speaks through dreams and visions. Sign number 5, season of isolation. Isolation isn't punishment, it's preparation. God pulls you aside to refine your spirit, sharpen your hearing, and focus your heart on his voice alone. Every great destiny involves a season where you feel alone. But this solitude is where heaven shapes you for the glory to come. Sign number 6, you help others, yet receive little help in return. You find yourself counseling, encouraging, uplifting others, but no one seems to be able to help you. Don't despair. God is training you to lean on him alone. You're a wellspring of solution because he's poured so much into you. Remember, again, to whom much is given, much is expected. Sign number 7, you believe you're a curse breaker. You have this unshakable conviction that you're meant to stop generational curses in their tracks. Poverty, dysfunction, and failure won't continue beyond you. Like Jabez, you're destined to shift the trajectory of your family line. Your success is not just yours. It's a blessing that unlocks breakthrough for others. Sign number 8, a burning desire to succeed against all odds. Mediocrity repulses you. Even if people promise you treasures in heaven, you're determined to see God's goodness here on earth. Your drive isn't fueled by pride. It's about lifting those you love and making a tangible impact. You yearn to steward the gift God has given you to transform lives now. Sign number 9, you have a servant's heart. Greatness begins with service. Jesus said, whoever wants to be great among you must be your servant. Matthew 20:26. Before Elijah's mantle fell on Elisha poured water before Elijah's hands. Before Mark penned his gospel, he served. Before Paul changed the world, he humbly served at the church in Antioch. Service is the divine prerequisite for true greatness. So what's the takeaway? If you recognize yourself in these signs, know this: your struggle, isolation, misunderstandings, and inner convictions are not random. They are markers on the roadmap to your destiny. While others race ahead with quick fixes, you choose the slower, surer path God set before you. Waiting is not wasted time. It's divine preparation. Trust the process. God isn't just preparing the future for you. He's preparing you for the future. Job ended up with double for his trouble and what he lost. Ended up a ruler, and his family and nation were preserved. Whatever you're lost, whatever you've endured, is simply God's school of greatness. Your trials are seeds of glory. Remember, God knows you. You're destined for greatness. Your waiting will be rewarded. Your service, dreams, isolation, and struggles all point to a divine calling. Embrace these signs. Let them strengthen your faith. Step into your God-ordained greatness and watch what he does through you. If you like this, and if it's inspired you, like, follow, subscribe, and share as we rebuild the city. If you need help rebuilding your life, family, or community, visit rebuildthecity.net for our blueprint.